Doesn't surprise me. That happens a lot especially when you're taking on some of these bad guys. They don't want to be stopped, and they love messing with computers, electronics, all of that. And I have to put that symbol on everything, so they can't come near it. That's in their language. That's the draconian symbol for the law of one, and they can't even look at it because it's in their language. It goes into their brain, and it will literally rewrite their brain chemistry to be more docile. It was a Draco that gave it to me, a good one, that said, "Here, use this."
Everyone, welcome to a special edition of Sit Speak. We're having a lot of fun today getting this started. We had done a different special edition of Sit Speak, and this is yet another one that we're having a lot of fun trying to get this one off the ground. Our special guest, Christopher Stephen Jacobs, has already had to clear us so we could get this off the ground. This is exciting already, and a little scary, intimidating, but fun at the same time. Our guest has worked as a psychic. He's a special type of psychic. He's worked throughout the solar system and beyond. Christopher Stephen Jacobs, thank you for joining us. We appreciate having you here. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Tracey. It's good to be here.
Bob, our producer for Sit Speak, has noticed a video discussion about the upcoming Star Wars movie. And he had asked me if extraterrestrials, and you know, I'm not even sure if there's a politically correct term for extraterrestrials. I was thinking about that, actually. You know, I don't know, extraterrestrials, aliens, I don't know if there's an actual PC word for that. But anyway, he had asked me if they had pets, and you know, if we could talk to them, or if they talk to their pets, you know, the way, you know, that I do, you know, psychically, telepathy-wise. Do you know anything about that, Chris? Do you know if they have pets or if they talk to them?
Oh, yeah, there are several different races out there that do have animals. Some races don't know how to you know, be around animals like we do. Some have learned it from us, but there is a group of aliens out there known as the Gregorians, like the monks, and they actually run a garden that's full of animals and fairy energies and plants and things like that. And many people around the universe go there just to commune and meditate and stuff like that. And there are races that do have pets like we do, like they have them on leashes, like, and some have like their own version of like bloodhounds where they go on searches like cops do with the bloodhounds. And some aren't, you know, dogs themselves. Some are like more like primate type animals. Others are lizard-like animals. But then some are dog-like ones, but they just have like these weird horns that go up along the back of the head and stuff like that. It's weird to see what versions of different animals exist in different places, but they can telepathically communicate with their animals the same way we can.
Okay, so is that a common thing that like all of them do, or is it just like specialized people like me?
It's anybody can do it, just not everybody knows how to do it. Okay. And everybody is psychic to some extent. Most people, it's dormant. but you can awaken it in people. I've learned how to do that where I can awaken it in people, but it tends to harm them if I use the wrong frequency or something like that. So they have to come across it themselves.
Got it. Okay. Okay. So yeah, it's probably on a greater degree than what we have here, but there are people here that can awaken it as well. So okay, that's interesting. Now, is there anyone on any other planet, galaxy, anybody universally that talk to our talk to our pets here?
Oh yeah, there are plenty of different alien species that talk to animals here, both good and bad. But like Winston, like Schnauzer, he'll sense whoever's I'm talking to. And I know if he walks away from me, he can't stand the frequency. Even if the being's good, it might be too high of a frequency for him to handle, and he'll walk away. But there are beings that come in and speak to him all the time. There's angelic beings that talk to him. And he'll relay to me who he's seen, good or bad. Like if I've missed something, he'll tell me. The bad guys will come in and try to harass him, and the good guys come in and try to comfort him.
Very interesting. Okay, so has anyone ever come in and like tried to tell your dog to attack you?
Yeah, and they've also told other humans to attack me as well. You know, they can do that. They'll start fights between people, animals, and everything to get them riled up because they take that energy out of people. It's like a drug to them. So they take it out of people, kind of like a drug addict would, and they try to start fights. They'll they'll rile up animals first because they're more sensitive to it, and that's also what happens with some of these animal attacks too, where some bad guys will possess these animals, and it's really the bad guy attacking the person and not just the animal.
Yes. Okay. So if all of a sudden somebody's dog all of a sudden has like this behavioral switch where it all of a sudden attacks somebody out of nowhere, bites their owner or something, and has never acted that way, and then goes back to being its normal self, and people have asked me things like that, and I have turned around and said, you know, it's like your dog just kind of flipped the switch somehow, and I can't even tell you where it came from. I don't see it in your dog happening before. I don't see it happening again. Could it possibly be that kind of an influence?
Oh yes, definitely. Some of these entities like to cause nothing but chaos, and they will go in, even if it's just to get the animal in trouble. Like if the human can't perceive it, the animal will get in trouble. And I've known some animals to actually get put down because they think they've been bad to some extent, or they have rabies or something like that. And it wasn't the animal's fault; it was the entity trying to cause chaos.
I've had dogs tell me it's not my fault, it's not my fault, it's not my fault, but couldn't explain what happened, and all I get is like a wave of energy that came from somewhere, and even I couldn't explain it for them.
Oh yeah, I usually can stop these beings before they come in. They've come for Winston several times, and I've gone after them a couple times. I had to put up a massive barrier around our apartment because we had our house before we moved too, where they would harass the dogs mercilessly, and we had to, at the time I didn't know how completely to get rid of them. I just knew to push them away and not completely get rid of them. And now, even they still try. It's not that they get maybe like a D- for effort. They still try, but they don't get near him anymore.
Okay, all right, yeah. See, now I know that the angels have put a net, so to speak, over my home, you know, we call it the angel grid. So I'm assuming that it helps keep aliens out as well. Now, so is this something you can help me expand over so that if this happens to an animal, I know better what it is?
Yeah, oh yeah, so I can show you exactly. There's different types of species that do this too. It's not just Draco reptilians that I run into. There's all sorts of mischievous entities, like there's like these miniature hairy lizard Draco that are, they look like the little children, they're the size of children, and they show themselves as children sometimes. And they're one of the most mischievous ones I've run into. And I nicknamed them changelings because they show people different images. They're not being truthful to them, is what they come through as.
Right, okay. All right. Yeah. I kind of get that though, because I've been in other realms. I've been in other realms. I've astral traveled. I've been in other realms where I've seen things that aren't what they say they are. So I kind of get what you're talking about on that. Okay. Oh, I had one other question I wanted to ask you before we're done with this. I actually had a million more questions, but I'm just going to ask you one more. Have you ever found any kind of alien implants in animals? I mean, I know you said that they do go and they can take over animals and change their personalities and that kind of stuff, but did you ever find any kind of actual implants in animals?
Oh, yes. In Winston, I found one large one in his back, and it was causing him pain. And as I noticed, there was this gray that had showed up that was harassing us. And in order to get to us, they were hurting Winston. So I had to remove the implant from his back, and he was fine. And I protected him more after that. And yeah, we were surprised to find one in him. And I've been finding them in other people's pets too. Like they'll cause situations like they'll cause them to get cancer, they'll cause them to have arthritis, cause them to have strokes, things of that nature. And I've been finding them in their spinal columns and their back of their brains. The same thing with humans, but it's not very many as I find in humans. It can look like a Christmas tree inside humans of them. In animals, I'll find maybe 3 tops. I'll find one at the base of their spine, middle, and in their brain.
Does it, besides cancer, would it cause like maybe diabetes?
Oh yeah, all sicknesses can be caused by these implants. All they have to do is hit a button, and anything to cause you stress, some of these beings will do anything. Especially if they go after your animals, they will. Since you love your animals so much, they will anything that to upset you, they'll try it.
Where's my dog, Taco? I'm wondering now. You're making me wonder.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes it can be a regular sickness, but then if it comes on, it's like a sudden onset, that's usually something else doing it. Like if it's something really impactful.
Would you mind looking real quick at this one?
Hi, buddy. Okay, let's see, buddy. Let's see if you got anything in there.
Can you pick him up?
No, I can see him. Hey, buddy, Taco. Hey, psst, psst. Look at me.
Can you see his face?
Look at me. Hi, you good baby. Yeah. Okay, let me see. I'm seeing evidence of tampering in him. This looks to be almost like a crime of opportunity, like they saw him and they just decided to do something. I'm seeing something is trying to siphon his energy off. Hang on, I'm going to trace it back. Yeah, hang on, you got a reptilian hunter of some sort near you. Get rid of him. They go after animals first. So, like a hunter. So, yeah, I'm going to help you out, little buddy. Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, and it looks like he's got an implant somewhere sitting near his heart. Yeah, no, he's got several. He's got them in his joints of his wrists, too, and on his legs. And they were planning on doing something. Hang on here. So, now wipe all those out at once.
Super fast.
Huh?
His diabetes came on super fast.
Yep, these caused it, definitely. So I'm going to send a light wave through him and wipe all these out. It looks like one is in his brain trying to cause a tumor. It's sitting in the center of his brain. Let's see. You said the diabetes caused his eye to have to get removed?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, they did this to him. Most definitely.
God. I
can see traces of them through him all over the place. And they seem to think it's funny. I can hear them laughing in the background. So I'm getting rid of them. There's at least a dozen hanging around close by. When I got rid of one, about 12 more showed up. So so I'm gonna get. Yeah. See, these are hunters. They see it as like we eat animals. They come after animals' energy. That's how they see it, and they don't get it. But so I'm getting rid of this thing in his brain. Looks like they were trying to cause a tumor to cause a stroke or something.
Oh.
Because they were trying to cause him to die so they could siphon his energy off.
Oh my baby.
At the moment of death, they were trying to grab him then. So, okay, I'm gonna send a light wave at these guys and get them away from you. Yeah. I'm gonna get guides in here too to grab them. And, yeah, these guys are irritating. Hi, buddy. Yeah, they're not gonna hurt you anymore, buddy.
He's gonna be all right now.
Yeah, they did this to Winston. They caused him to grow lumps all over him and everything. So it's okay.
He just went from being this crazy, jumping around, energetic little dog to just a complete personality change. He got very sick and he lost half his body weight in 2 months.
Yeah, he had an attachment on him too, an energy attachment. It looks like the Draco are using their psychic abilities to try to attach to him, kind of like a vampire. So that's how they hunt. So
yes, I always say we have vampires here. I get drained real fast. He gets drained real fast. My husband gets drained real fast. Oh,
yeah, these creatures are definitely around. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm seeing at least 3 close by you here. 1 to your right. Oh, it looks like 1 to your right, 3 to your left, and let's see.
We'll have to
it's okay.
And then we'll go into the regular reading.
Okay.
But I just wanted you to take a look at the dog since we were talking about if pets, get
they go after them. Yeah, I've seen them go after ghosts of animals too. Like I caught a couple of Draco going after a ghost of a sheep. I have a picture of it on the Sage Paranormal Facebook where there's a couple of Draco going after the ghost of a sheep or a goat or something, and where they sniff it in like somebody doing drugs. They go, and they sniff it in. And I caught. But yeah, a ghost of a dog came to me not that long ago to get refuge. And I'm like, what are you so scared of, little guy? And I see this reptilian running after him, and I got rid of him because he tried to do the sniff-in thing to him. And I sent him on to the other side, and I got rid of the Draco. But it's like, yeah, these guys pop up. It's like a game of whack-a-mole with them. And it's horrible what these creatures do to both animals and humans. So
I've had animals tell me they're afraid to cross, and I've helped them cross too, and I've had even human souls tell me they're afraid to cross, and I've helped them cross as well. But okay, all right. So I think on that we'll finish this session, and then we'll start with the reading. So I want to thank you for answering all those wonderful questions. That was so informative. It was crazy informative. Now, of course, all that. It's so informative that now I just want to know everything. But I'm so appreciative of all the information. I just can't thank you enough for all that. I appreciate you joining us today on Sit Speak. We're definitely going to have to pick through everything, and I'm sure I'll be in contact with you because I'm just going to have to pick your brain a little more. Maybe in the future we can have you back again. I would absolutely love to do that.
Yeah, thank you. It was good to be here. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, and thank you for helping my doggo. Okay, now you got him all cleaned out for me?
Yep. And I noticed trails of energy that were coming off of him. So I've noticed fragments of his energy are coming back together like a puzzle. So when I got rid of this Draco, they coughed up all these fragments that they had taken from him. So like shards of glass. So his soul looks like it was fragmented. His soul energy was kind of fragmented. That's why his energy is being drained. And I can see all these fragments going back to him now. They're kind of drifting back to him like ice. So
all those fragments will come back now.
They go back to their point of origin once they've been released, yeah.
Are you feeling better, buddy?
Yeah, I can see his energy is perking up, but I also noticed those same Draco had fragments of yourself, too. And these fragments are floating around you. I cleansed each of them, and you have to accept them back. So you accept them back into your energy.
Accept them back, yes, thank you.
Okay, and it'll change them completely. And I know this is tough, but the way you defeat them is with compassion. That's the only thing that completely gets rid of them.
I do meeting aggression with love. I get the concept. So, okay.
There you are. You're smiling now. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, he's smiling. His energy has went skyrocketed. Okay, you'll find that your abilities will have just increased by 2 times at least.
Let's do this.
Your third eye, your pineal gland just went. The projection. See, he's seeing it too. your third eye projection just got twice as large. So.
Please asking for that. Thank you. That's enough.
Little buddy.
No, I know you're enjoying the energy boost. Whoa.
Yeah, he's happy. Yeah, you'll be able to see them now. It just heightened you to my level.
Really
So.
them.